mean, it is a really, really important topic. I mean, we talk about it a lot around the issues around M&A with all companies, and miners are at the forefront of that issue and the value destruction that's happened through M&A over time. And this one, they escaped. I mean, they obviously bid for Anglo and it was rejected, but it really feels like they were saved from themselves rather than it being a decision made by the company. And at the end of the day, the miners have extremely privileged assets. They generate amazing cash flow, and really their key job is to allocate that efficiently. And we really felt with the Anglo bid that was not the case. And I can put a few numbers around that. It was a complicated transaction. There's a lot of assets, but really all they wanted was the copper. And our numbers showed they were paying about $30 billion for the copper assets, which is about $50,000 a tonne of copper production. That's around triple typical greenfield of late. And in fact, one of the assets they would have been acquiring was a greenfield just completed. Triple the capital intensity was the implied price they're paying. So a brand new asset, they're paying triple what was paid for in the building of that asset. And the important part there is that, I mean, that's probably a good asset. It's probably going to generate 15-20% returns potentially. For BHP to make that kind of return, which is what they're looking for on the acquisition, we're looking for implicit returns of 50% north on that asset. That's just not feasible. Even if the asset's good enough and copper prices are high enough, we'd expect governments to want to take more and more of that profitability. So we just think it's a one-way risk in terms of that transaction. Now, like I say, they were saved from themselves. They've gone into a smaller asset in copper and less scope to destroy value. On the flip side, they're also selling assets. So they've been getting rid of what they consider their poorer quality assets. And this is in the coal space where there's less buyers. And you can see the Whitehaven transaction, you kind of feel like Whitehaven's done well out of that one. It's one of the rare ones. So BHP should just stick to their knitting, generate cash flow and allocate it more efficiently.